Imagine this the way we study basilisk lizards could be masking a hidden crisis. As artificial intelligence reshapes wildlife research, we might be overlooking critical warning signs of stress in these remarkable creatures. Basilisk lizards, renowned for their incredible speed, are complex beings whose distress signals often go unnoticed. In our rush for data, we risk reducing them to mere numbers, ignoring the anxiety that may lie beneath their swift movements. Picture a scientist analyzing patterns on a screen, completely unaware that the lizard fire studying is struggling in an artificial environment. The impressive results could be masking a troubling reality. If these lizards are in distress, our research could be fundamentally flawed. How would you feel if every action you took was scrutinized without regard for your emotional state? Failing to recognize these stress signals jeopardizes not only the accuracy of our studies, but also the well-being of these extraordinary creatures. This is a critical moment. As we advance in eye-driven research, we must ensure that the welfare of basilisk lizards is not sacrificed for the sake of progress. The future of their study hinges on our ability to acknowledge and address their subtle signs of stress. We need to elevate the conversation about the ethical implications of eye and wildlife studies. Researchers must be trained to recognize these warning signs and incorporate them into their analyses. It's not just about data, it's about the lives behind those numbers. If we ignore these signals, we risk losing not just the stories of basilisk lizards, but the very essence of what makes them unique. Are we prepared to look beyond the data and truly listen to what these creatures are trying to tell us? The uncomfortable truth is that our understanding of the natural world hangs in the balance. What steps will you take to ensure we don't trade genuine insight for mere convenience? Have you ever seen a basilisk lizard dash across the water? It's mesmerizing, right? But what if I told you that the technology we use to study these fascinating creatures might be concealing a more complex truth? Many people don't realize that employing artificial intelligence to analyze basilisk lizard movement could lead to significant misunderstandings. It's not just about crunching numbers, it's about genuinely grasping the unique ways these lizards navigate their surroundings. Imagine a scientist deeply focused on a screen, convinced they've cracked the code. But what if their eye models miss the subtle movements of the lizard's legs and tail? Such oversights could mislead not only individual studies, but also our broader understanding of nature itself. Now, picture yourself in a lab, excited about the latest technology. You trust eye to uncover the secrets behind the basilisk's incredible speed. But what if it overlooks the subtle signals like body language and instincts that only a human observer can detect? This is a risk many researchers fail to consider. Let's take this a step further. What if this misunderstanding extends beyond just lizards? The same technology is being applied to other species, potentially distorting entire fields of research. One flawed insight could alter conservation strategies, habitat protection, or even our understanding of evolution. So, what's the solution? It's not about abandoning technology entirely. Instead, it's about blending human observation with eye. Scientists need to rethink their reliance on machines. Here's the key takeaway the next time you hear about groundbreaking eye research on animal movement. Remember the basilisk lizard. Technology is a powerful tool, but it should never replace the deep understanding gained from observing life firsthand. As you reflect on this, consider how we can connect technology with nature. Let's not just rely on artificial intelligence, let's use it wisely. Want to dive deeper into this topic? Subscribe for more insights that challenge conventional thinking. What if I told you that understanding basilisk lizards could reshape our perspective on artificial intelligence? While we're captivated by these incredible creatures sprinting across water, there's a darker aspect to the research. Scientists are utilizing AI to analyze how these lizards move, and it's not as simple as it seems. Picture a basilisk gliding effortlessly over a pond. You might believe we've unraveled the secrets of this biomechanical marvel. But here's the twist: the technology we use to study them has flaws that can skew our understanding in potentially dangerous ways. When researchers sift, imagine confidently sharing everything you know about them, only to discover your knowledge is built on shaky ground. Now let's consider the implications. If our understanding of basilisk locomotion is flawed, what does that mean for the broader application of AI in biological studies? What if we're making critical decisions based on inaccurate data? Picture yourself in a lab, surrounded by colleagues buzzing about breakthroughs in AI. You want to join the conversation, but something feels off. You can almost hear the clock ticking as you realize the potential consequences of these findings. The tension builds as we start to question our knowledge. Are we using AI to clarify things? Facing this truth can be uncomfortable, but it's essential. So what can we do? First, we need to acknowledge